If you got kids, take care of your kids, man. Don't be a that motherfucking deadbeat producing ass nigga buying fucking laptops, midis, hard drive, all this shit, speakers, because you want to be a producer. Go take care of your fucking kids, man.
One, two, yeah. Come on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, sir, you are tuned in. This is for the SB1200, ASR 10s and NPC heroes. This is for the crate digging, loop getting, sound manipulators, the Fruity Loop reasoning machine innovators that pump the bass and frequently freak the kick in a stand till it slaps in your speakers. The sound providers that make sure the song is tight. Shout out to the producers, beats grinding live. Shout out to the producers, beats grinding live.
Welcome to the Beats Grinding Life podcast with your host Siren, a weekly interview podcast with inspiring music producers, where every week you will learn from a different music producer how to potentially take your music career to the next level.
Today's episode of Beats Grinding Life is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audio download and 30-day free trial at beatsbooks.com. Over 180,000 titles to choose from on your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player. Some recommended readings by past Beats Grinding Life guests like 48 Laws of Power, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, The Secret, Tools of Titans, and The Song Machine are all available with Audible. Once again, go to beatsbooks.com to get your free book. What's up, Beat Grinders? This is another episode of Beats Grinding Life. I'm your host, Siren Beats, and with us today, we got the amazing SB.
Peace. What's up, Siren?
What's up, man?
Thank you for having me on the show, man. Shout outs to Beats, Grind, and Life, baby. Let's go.
No doubt, let's go. All right, y'all. The amazing SB, also known as Purple Southern God, is a music producer and beat maker native to Corona, Queens. He is the CEO of Audio Narcos. Not only is he proficient at the art of beat making, but he also works for iStandard Producers as a social media brand specialist and a recruiter. His production credits include Lloyd Banks, Joel Ortiz, Sean Price, Mayhem Lauren, Chris Rivers, and many more. Yo, what's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, man. Yo, I worked hard for those credits, brother, man. You don't even know, man.
Man, I bet you did. Those are some big name people right there, man.
Oh, man, thanks for actually doing the homework and actually, looking, up to, who the amazing SB is. And you said it right on point, bro. You like, you know me, bro.
Well, man, we're trying to get to know you a little more, man. So, I only read a little brief intro of you, man. So why don't you explain to the listeners a little more about who the amazing SB is?
Yeah, all right, cool. So what's going on, world? It's the amazing SB from New York, Queens to be exact. Now, I'm a music producer, beat maker, and I'm pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm half man, half amazing. Mm-hmm. Now, we could talk about, who the amazing SB is and how I got my name. For those who's wondering, I'm a big Marvel comic fanatic. I love comics, but Marvel is the best. Yes. I love these, but Marvel is my people. So I'm a big Spider-Man fanatic. Spider-Man's my superhero.
Nice.
So in the beginning, when I started making beats, I called myself Sick Beats. Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't call myself Sick Beats. I was in the streets. They called me Sick of It All. And Sick of It All was just a nickname because I was kind of loopy. I was a little loony in the streets, bugging out. And then we cut it short because Sick of It All is trademarked by a rock band.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that name is already trademarked. So I didn't want to be associated with a rock band. So I had to just cut it short and just Sick. Right. So it's just like, yo, Sick. And then, I was in the streets messing around, man. And one of my friends introduced me to FL Studio 3. Mm-hmm. Saying, shout out to Hayden. And he introduced me to that in 03. And then I had another friend who introduced me to Reason, and I started making beats. Dope. So I call myself Sick Beats. So I was like, yo, fuck it. Jalil beats. You got this nigga beats. That nigga. You know,
everybody's beats.
Yeah, I started a little late in the game. You know, I started a little late, but I was a newbie in the music world, so I said sick beats, and then people started using it. And I was like, I ain't know about trademarking, about copyright. I ain't know none of that.
Right.
But you can't write a name, but you could trademark a name. So I said, let me just upgrade myself. Sound more superheroes. Sound more, you know what I mean? More
something that represents your music.
Yeah. So I said, the Amazing SB.
Dope.
Just like Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. And that's what stuck, man. And this is who the Amazing SB is. Half man, half amazing, everybody.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Well, man, thank you for sharing that story. Now we know a little bit about who you are, man. And shout out Marvel Comics. I'm a fan of Marvel Comics myself, man. So that's what's up, man. Well, man,
we need that check though, Marvel. You heard we shouting you out.
Yeah, right. No doubt, man. No doubt, because they are worth so much money right now. But well, man, here on Beats Grinding Life, man, I mean, we always want to know the beginning, and, you know, we're trying to figure out who you are as a producer, you know, so we want to know, where did it start for you? What made you want to get into music, and what made you want to make beats? What kind of, like, what's your upbringing as far as music goes?
So, yeah, man, I'm Latino, you know what I'm saying? I'm Spanish, and I grew up with I was raised by my grandmother. Well, let's start with my mom. When I was younger, I lived with my mom when I was younger. She listened to a lot of Smokey Robinson. Dope. She listened to a lot of Shaft and, you know, stuff like that. You know, a lot of soul music. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, I moved in with my grandmother. We had family issues, so I moved in with my grandmother, and she used to listen to a lot of Spanish ballads. You know, a lot of Spanish ballads, man. And I picked up a lot of that real grimy sound from that's you know, Spanish ballads, and picked up that soul, you know, from the soul music, you know what I'm saying? And so I was always I always had an ear for music. I never really was, you know, my first vinyl is Dwick by
classic. You know, Gangstar.
You know, so and Nice and Smooth. So and my other vinyl record was a Drez, Black Sheep, Flavor of the Month. Yeah, so I was always into music. Hanged out with a few music producers and DJs, but never. I was in the streets, just you know, wilding out. And then in 03, I got introduced. 02, 03, I got introduced to like FL Studio 3.
Nice.
And my friend Hayden was using it, and you know, he was making dope beats, man. And, you know, I still wasn't paying attention to it. And then until my friend Alcatraz, you know, shout out to Alcatraz, who you know, he's a rock star. He introduced me to Reason, man, Propeller Head. This is in 03.
Okay. I
was making music, man, and you know, shit, man. I thought I was making music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oops. I wasn't even sampling. I was doing everything original. I don't play. I'm not a musician, but I was doing. You know, I was trying to play out. You know. You know, not non-sample stuff. So I didn't even know how to sample. You know, so I was asking people questions. You know, a few cats from the neighborhood. I was asking some questions, and they kind of was giving me the runaround. Do this, do that. You know, when I was doing music, nobody was around. I had to read and learn. You know, we didn't have YouTube. Yo, man, thank God for YouTube, because I started in 03.
Right.
So I started YouTube and everything, man. Once I found how to sample, it was golden. It was like, yo, it's a rap. So, you know, shout out to my man Kenny. Yo, Kenny, who put me on to sampling too. Shout out to Kenny. I can't let him out.
So you didn't so you when you first started making beats and you weren't sampling, it wasn't by choice, it was out of necessity, because you didn't really know how to sample, or you didn't have the means to sample.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly. Not that I didn't want to. I just didn't know. I always knew about sampling. Kenny always. I used to go to his house, and I used to sample in his house because he had the setup. He already knew how to do it.
Right.
So, well, he already had it sampled. He already had a sample already locked in the machine. So I'll just fuck around with it. You know what I mean? But as far as me chopping up and knowing how to chop up and where to chop up or how, yeah, it was a mystery. It was. I didn't know how to do that.
Right. You know? Right. Okay. So did that help or hurt you later on that you were making all of your beats originally and not from samples? Do you think?
Did it hurt me? I mean, I started in '03, maybe '04. I was making better beats, and I thought I was like a music producer. I really wasn't making. I was just making a lot of noise. It didn't sound bad.
Mm-hmm.
It just I didn't know about formatting. Shout out to Ricky Rick who put me on to formatting and bars, 8 bars, 16. I ain't know none of that song mode. I ain't, man. It didn't affect me because I wasn't who I am today.
Right.
I had those placements, so I was still in training.
Right. Just practicing. Right. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that kid that's just out shooting hoops. Not in no game or nothing, but just out there just shooting hoops. Just developing that jump shot kind of. You're just developing your craft at that point. So.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. Well, the next question we always ask is, what piece of equipment or software did you start off with? And it sounds like it was at FL Studio 3 and also Reason, right?
Can you say that one more time?
Oh, the first piece. The next question we always ask is, what was the first piece of equipment or software that you started off with? And it sounds like it was at Fruity Loops and Reason.
Yeah, definitely. My first. I started on software. I never messed with hardware. Mm-hmm. Well, I never owned hardware at the time.
Right.
I don't own hardware now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm software. So I started on software. You gotta I started on software, and FL was the first joint. Reason was the second joint. Reason is still the same thing I'm using now. Wow. I'm just getting into Ableton now. I had a few people who put me on to Ableton in the past, but now I want to shout out a real good friend of mine who I'm working with now. His name is Devon Thompson, and he's put me on to Ableton, and he's incredible, bro.
Wow. Okay, that's what's up. I can believe it, man. Those Ableton cats, man. I mean, I swear they're trying to recruit everybody out there, man. Everybody that uses Ableton swears by Ableton, and they're trying to get other people to use Ableton.
Yo, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Yo, shout out to Ableton, man. It's the truth, man.
That's what's up.
Definitely got to dig in. If you haven't really messed with it, Siren, you got to mess with it. And everybody out there, it doesn't matter what door you have, man. It's not the machine. It's the man or woman behind the machine.
Right, exactly.
It's not what you got, it's how you use it.
That's true. That is so true. Okay, so what makes the Ableton so much special from what you've seen? What makes it, more unique than everything else?
Well, I like it because with the Ableton you can warp. You can warp and the chopping, the accessibility of chopping is so easy, and you can create a whole mixtape on Ableton. Like you could create it's so dope. All these DJs are using Ableton right now for their mixtape. The automation is so clean and so vivid. It just brings it to life. Wow. It's so easy. It's incredible, man. It's like it's hard to explain. It's just go to YouTube and look at anything in Ableton. You're gonna be like, wow. Like I think Ableton better than Reason. It's just that I actually gotta go in Ableton and get nice, and it's just gonna take time. And that right there is everything. And that's something I gotta learn how to not that learn, I gotta get better at.
There you go.
Time, just using my time wisely. So if I need to take a little time to learn it a little bit, that's fine. But to really, really go in as of right now, I got my man Devon Thompson, bro. So if I need him, I'll give him a call. We've been collabing. Nice. We've been collabing for a month, and we got 65. We got about 69 beats.
Woo.
We got 69 beats, bro.
Putting in that work.
At least 35 of them is mix and master. You know what I'm saying? But so we going in, man. We lock in. We lock in 8:30 in the morning, and this is when he's off. 8:30 in the morning till 6 p.m. Boom.
Wow, man.
That's the shift. We're clocking in. Sweat equity. That's what Ilman mentioned.
That's what's up, beat grinders. You guys hear that? This guy is he's grinding, man. Him and his boy, man, from 8 to 6. That's what's up, man. 8 to 6, 10 hours a day. I'm loving that, man. That is what's up. Okay, all right, man. Well, actually, I'm surprised that you're starting to venture off from Reason? Because Reason, they've made a lot of strides in the past few years, right? As far as like upgrading their software and incorporating third party VSTs and stuff. Is that right?
You are, yep, 100%. They, I've been using Reason 5 for years, brother. I've been using Reason 5 ever since I got Reason. I still use Reason 5. I still had the same MIDI. It's been what's that, 4, 5, 6,
about 14?
14, yo, bro, it's about to be 14.
Wow.
And I've been using Reason 5 up until last year, or the middle of last year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Propellerhead for the Reason, you know what I'm saying? They looked out for the kid and they gave me a nice little NFS, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Propellerhead Posse, Reason Gang, hashtag, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I've been putting in some work, man, and they blessed me. So, yes, to answer your question, Reason 10 is 100% way better than the past. We got access to VSTs, which we never had, man, and it's crazy.
I can believe it, man. Wow.
I love Reason, and I would never leave Reason. Like I would rather use all doors, but I would never leave Reason. Like that's Big Papa right there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Reason's been holding you down for a while, man. I mean, look at your production credits, man. And I mean, I've heard your beats, man, and you got some heaters, man. So definitely, man. I mean, I'm standing behind Reason just because of what you put out there. So, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Okay, man. Well, who are some of the producers that you looked up to when you were coming up? Who are the producers that you wanted to sound like and that you emulated?
Well, I want to say a lot of producers, man, but I'm just gonna mention a few. If I missed any, man, my bad. But I'm from Queens, man, so.
Right.
I'm a 90s baby.
Right.
I'm an 80s baby, 90s maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm an 80s. So I want to say, number one would be Havoc, Alchemist.
Nice.
That Mob Deep sound, that Queens melodic sound.
Right.
That was my life for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? That I say RZA,
Nice.
I gotta say a couple. I gotta say a few Knots. I gotta say Six Figure Digger. Rock. Premier. You know what I'm saying. But to take it more on the new school, T Minus. Minus is a big. I love a lot of his production. The new up and coming guys too. The Metro Boom, 808 Mafia.
Okay.
But it was Mob Deep, Alchemist. And Wu.
Nice.
Like those were, RZA. That's my inspirations. What made me want to make music. Yes.
That's what's up, man. It sounds like a lot of those guys are pillars for boom bap music. And not just boom bap, but
hip-hop.
that kind of grimy New York feel. I can't really explain it right now, but I know exactly what you're talking about because that's what I came up on as well. That grimy Mob Deep, that grimy Alchemist, that gritty Wu-Tang, type of sound. That's the shit that I love myself. So I know exactly what you're talking about, man. And so I can see that being your influences. It kind of reflects in your music. So that's what's up, man. I love that. Okay. All right, man. Well, man, we're having a good time, man. Your energy, you brought a lot of energy to the interview, man. I'm loving that, man. But here on Beats Grinding Life, man, it ain't all about good times, man, because we know as a producer, man, there's gonna be some setbacks, and it ain't always easy, man. So I want you to tell me about a time that you had a major setback or a major failure that you learned from, so maybe we can learn from it and we won't make the same mistake, or maybe we can dodge the pitfalls.
A setback and a fail. Wow, I could tell you a whole lot of them, man.
I bet.
Man, this is shit, man. I mean, Something right now. Setback. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, not failures, but even when you emailing music, even when you emailing beats, like artists, they don't respond, they don't select.
Right.
Sometimes, when in the past, in the past, I used to feel bad, man, and I used to be hard on myself. But you can't please everybody. You know, there's a fan base for everything.
Right.
So, I just wanna. I really can't think of something like a real setback or failure right off head, but up top head. But even to now, there's a lot of things with money. Money is number one thing.
Yeah.
You being broke. You not working, or you hustling in the streets and you trying to provide for your family and provide for your music, or you're working a 9 to 5 and you think it's like you're failing because you're wasting your time on a job. I work, man. I worked recently up to last year. I was working, man, and I said to myself, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm not built to work.
Nice.
For no one, for myself. Even though I do work for iStandard, but our standard is more of a. I don't have to report. It's more of a more of an online thing, or we're on Slack, chatting, or we're actually meeting in New York at an event. So it's to do it with it's in the same field I'm in, which is production. Right. So it just goes hand in hand. So I don't call it a job because this is what I do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't say I'm working. I mean, I'm grinding. I'm not working because this is not work.
Feel like work.
Doesn't feel like work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is a life. So, just to answer your question, I can't give you an exact example, but I'm going to tell you right now, failing, I don't believe in, I don't like that word failing. It's all trial and error. Right. You know what I'm saying? You always got to take a risk. You scare money, don't make no money. Huh?
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my motto is, if I ain't got nothing to lose, I'm going to go for it. You know what I'm saying? So if you do you got to balance that out. You got to think about it. You got it.
Dope, man.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Okay, well, thank you for sharing that, man. I want to know, because some people, they do send out music, and when they don't get a response or whatever, it hurts, it stings sometimes. And I know that you said, it's like that for you as well, man. How do you deal with that? You just probably I know for myself, sending out music, you don't hear anything, it's just like at first it hurts, but after a while, it's just like, oh well, on to the next, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, in the beginning, everybody was into their feelings. One thing in this business is you can't have feelings. It's all business.
Right.
It's not personal.
Can't take nothing personal.
Can't take it personal. It's and you can't get emotional. People don't want that emo shit. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Especially if you're a man and you're a grown dude. You don't want whiners and complainers, and you can't go on social media and try to bash them because they're not responding. Like shit like that, you don't fucking do. Right. So, if they don't answer, then it's like, all right, on to the next. And it's like if they do answer and it's too late, because something else is happening with that music, then they can't have it. They fucked up.
Right, they fucked up, yeah. Exactly.
But you didn't really fuck up because we could still cook. And I could cook something for you 10 times better than that.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when it comes down to I personally don't like emailing beats, but if I have to, if you're not around and you're touring and you're too busy, I like to, I'll email. But I'm a type of dude, I set relationships. That's all you have to do in this industry.
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yep.
That's what you gotta do in this industry is set relationships.
Dope.
Set relationships. Yep. And network your ass off. I don't mean to cut you off, but make sure you set that relationship up. Not saying, yo, so-and-so, yo, what's up? Get on my shit. Nah, sometimes it's not like that, man. Sometimes it's more of like, yo, what's up? It's cool. Hey, I won't ask for nothing until they ask me, yo, what's up, when we gonna work?
Nice.
Because when you automatically want something from them, you look thirsty. You know what I'm saying? People don't like that. Right. It all depends on who it is, man. Just gotta always analyze the situations.
Dope, man. Dope. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's a good pointer or tip right there. You can't treat everybody in every situation the same. You know, you definitely have to check it out and know when is the right time to ask.
Exactly. You gotta time. You gotta time everything. Like life is all about time. Time is more important than anything in the world.
Right. Yep.
Time is more important than money.
Yep.
We can make all the money in the world. We can make all the money we want. We can lose all the money we want. But when you lose that time, you can't make that up.
Yep. Can't make it up.
Can't go back.
That's what's up, man. That's a good point right there, man.
So the thing is, time is non-refundable, just like that. Just like.
That's what's up, man. Well, beat grinders, man. I hope you guys are listening to the amazing SB, man. He's spitting some gems for you guys. Definitely, you know, time management is definitely crucial, you know, for any producer. So definitely read up on how to manage your time if you don't manage your time well right now. So I know that's something I got to work on. You know, I'm constantly working on time management and I'm trying to get better at it, you know, so that's
everybody, like it's all work in progress for everybody. Remember, nobody's perfect.
Right. Yep.
You know, I learn something from you. You learn something from me. You might not even learn. You might learn it and might not even adapt it. You might not even use it.
Right.
You know, it's to each his own, man. I mean, it's hard, man. This game is hard, man. I tell everybody, I don't even know why I got myself in this game now. You know, now, because before it was better. It was not easier, but it was better. It was more. It was more money. You know, it was. You know, it was different music.
Right. Yeah. Well.
That. You know. So.
Wow.
I leave it there, man.
Wow. Okay. All right, man. Well, man, we're just gonna spin things a little bit, take a 180, man. We talked about, you know, setbacks and failures, man, but now we're gonna talk about, I wanna know, what was the greatest moment in your career? What was your greatest achievement thus far in your career?
My greatest achievement in my career, I wanna say, is who I am, the amazing SB. I made myself who I am.
Nice.
You know, and I you know, a lot of people would be like, yo, they want to be successful, and you know, you say to yourself, you know, I want to be successful, but what is success? Like, what does success mean to you? You know? Mm-hmm. So to me, I started learning, like, what is success? Before, in the past, success is like, you know, having money, being famous. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People, you don't know who the hell you are, but I don't want that. Like. I'm already successful.
Right.
In the sense that I do what I love when I want, which is making music. You know what I'm saying? This is my 9 to 5.
Dope.
This is how I get my bread. I stand as my 9 to 5 too. All that, you gotta have 7 different streams of income, especially living in New York City.
Right.
So you always gotta be multitasking. Mm-hmm. You can't just be one thing, man. Now you just can't do it now.
Right.
Like, no.
Yep.
You gotta do so. You gotta be this. You gotta be that. Right now, I'm doing everything. Right now, I'm producing, promoting, you know, shopping. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot. I'm doing all that. I'm managing all that.
Nice.
Right now, until that one record pop off, and everybody want to work for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my greatest achievement was, say, you know, I got off the streets. You know, off the streets. I stopped that grime life, and I have a son who's 14.
Nice.
You know, I met my lady. I've been with her for 8 years. So, you know, all that. You know, I stand it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know, all that. The amazing SB Audio Narcos. All that is a greatest achievement.
Dope,
for me. You know what I'm saying? Because when you see people DM you, yo, you inspire me. Yo, I look up to you. I'm not no fucking role model. I'm not a role model, man. But I try to be the best person that I can. I try to be a positive dude.
Right.
But I'm human. I sin. You know, I do this, I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know? But I know one thing. I'm a good human being. I got a heart. So that's, you just gotta be good. Just be good. Be a good person. Be humble. You know your worth. Know your value. You know everything's gonna come in play. So trust the process. That's pretty much.
Okay.
So that's achievements, man. Thank you for reminding me, man. Sometimes you need people to remind you. You know, sometimes we forget. And we ungrateful. You gotta be grateful for everything, man.
For everything. You're right, man. You're right. Sometimes even for the bad things, you know, gotta be grateful. Because you know, if it ain't, I mean, either it's a blessing or a lesson. You know what I mean? So sometimes the bad things are just lessons. You know?
Exactly, it's a blessing or a lesson, and everything is for a reason. Whatever reason that was that Def Jam closed the door on you, and Atlantic is not signing you. It's all for a reason, because God got a plan. Yep. God's plan. He got a better plan for you.
Yep, that's so true, man. That's so true. You know what I like what you said is, you know, you said that your greatest achievement is that, you know, you were self-made. You made yourself into the amazing SB. You know, something that we don't know is that we all make who we are. You know, everybody listening, they've made who they are. You know, only the successful people will admit that they made themselves. The failures will never admit it. You know, they won't admit that because of their bad habits, they're where they are. You know what I mean? But we all make who we are, you know. Successful people set up great habits to put themselves in position, man. And, you know, you did that for yourself, man. And so, you know, I'm looking at you, you know, and I'm looking up to you because, you know, you're where I want to be, you know, at some point, you know, because, you know, you set yourself up to be there, man. And I just hope that, you know, I can do the same thing, man. So I just want to salute you, man, and say thank you for being an inspiration, bro. I appreciate that, man.
Man, that's love, man. Yo, thank you, bro. That's super love. Wow.
Yeah, hey, man, man, thank you, man. You're the one doing it, man. So for real, man, you're the one doing it. So.
Man, that's love, man. You see, that's what I'm talking about. These are the things that I can't believe. It's like, you know, little old me. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I'm not that much. I'm not that much of a big deal. Like that's how sometimes I feel, because I'm so humble. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't have that many accolades or platinum plaques or Grammys. You know what I'm saying? That shows your worth to your work, you know, to the outside, you know, and it's like you don't need that.
Yep.
But it feels great to know that, you know, to accept that, like, wow. But this is just as great or even better to hear people like you know, Siren, to say, yo, you're an inspiration. I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I doing, bro? Because I just do what I do. Like, this is who I am. And people be like, yo, how you do it, SB? I tell them I don't know. It's just natural. I'm winging it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not planned. I didn't go to school for this shit.
Well, you're doing a good job winging it, man. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at your production credits. You said you quit your job a year ago. That's something I'm trying to do myself.
Wait. I want to correct myself. I got fired.
Okay.
Everybody, I got fired. I'm not going to mention the name, but I was doing maintenance. I got fired. I was getting paid $15 an hour. I was to clean offices. And you know, I had a tragic situation happen to me last year. You know, me and my lady, we lost our babies. You know, she was found, they were twins, and we lost.
Sorry to hear that, man. My condolences.
Yes, thank you. So you know, things happened at work that I couldn't attend. You know, they knew what was going on, but it was a little bit more. I needed a little bit more time. They didn't really want to mess with me, and you know, little things here and there, whatever. They fired me, and you know, I said to myself, I'm not gonna go back to 9 to 5, because I'm an entrepreneur and I know business. I've done promotions, distribution, marketing for years, branding. You know, that's what I was doing actually before producing for my homeboy. I learned through him, my man JS. Yo, shout out to JS. So yeah, man, and I said to myself, I got this, and I got a promotion with I Standard. Shout out to I Standard for the promotion.
Nice, yeah, shout out I Standard, no doubt.
and I said, yo, I got my consultation services. I teach people how to make beat services.
Dope.
You just gotta have, just like I said, streams of income. You gotta learn how to monetize your network.
Yep, no doubt, man.
That's what I'm doing now, man.
Dope. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Well, okay. Well, man. Well, you talked about all the things that you do, all your skills that you put out there to monetize, man. I want to know, man, what does a typical day look like for you? Because we're trying to be like the amazing SB, and the best way to be like somebody is to model what they do. So if you could just tell us what you do in a typical day, then hey, maybe we can set our day up like you and be as great as you.
Hey man, sometimes I don't want to be me, man, cause I'm on this social media game heavy, cause I do the social media for I Standard,
right?
The Instagram. Mm-hmm. I do the I got a shift on the Instagram, and I'm in the mornings. I post on the mornings, so
okay.
I'm always on my phone. Like I got to get a new phone. My phone the battery's all messed up. Like I burned it out. I'm always like charging it, uncharging it.
Mm-hmm.
So much photos. I'm not buying. Maybe I should buy more space with Apple. I'm just being real frugal. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I'm trying to spend the money that I need on other things that's gonna generate more money, even though my phone is like my money.
Right.
It sounds stupid, but I don't want to spend $1,000 on a fucking phone.
I feel you on that. You got to invest in your tools though. Can you write it off?
I can. Yes, I can.
Right. But it's that initial hit though. It's that initial hit of $1,000 that.
Exactly. That's what I'm like, and it's not even 1,000. It's probably more because I get my shit unlocked. I don't want no service with nobody. Like I want to go to.
Right.
Yes, no, because if you lose it, it's a dub for you.
Right. That's true.
You can't. That's it. You can't like send. It's unlocked.
There's no insurance on it. Yeah. That's
so I want to. What a typical day of the amazing SB. Not to get sidetracked. I'm on social media very heavy. Mm-hmm. So I'm on I Standard from 7 to 12.
Okay.
And then so if I'm giving a company 4 hours of my time, I gotta double it for me, my business, my brand.
Yep.
So I try to double it. Sometimes I lose track. Sometimes I'm on it for longer because you lose time when you're writing back to DMs, you're emailing, you're promoting, you're branding, you're making a beat. So my typical day, which will be changing soon because I'm gonna have everything like lined up. I'm gonna have everything organized because I'm all over the place. I want to say is, most thing is, after I wake up, I'll pray to God and, ask, thank him for just being grateful for life. Mm-hmm. Give me the opportunity and the blessing to create music and to be who I am. So I pray to God, then I come, I stay in bed. I stay in bed for a few hours on social media.
That's a privilege. Work from bed.
Understand? Then I'll get up like noon. I probably got to charge my phone because my battery is already dead because Instagram just kills your shit.
Right.
So, I'll come to the living room. I'll turn on my computer. I'll start emailing. If I'm not emailing, I'm looking for sounds. I'm on Splice looking for sounds. I stopped sampling. I didn't stop sampling. I slowed sampling down to a limit right now. So right now we're creating a lot of original stuff, but I try to collect a lot of sounds as much as I can. And if I get beat block, I'll do that, or I'll go outside. But in a typical day, it's all about emailing, looking for sounds, social media, branding, marketing. Yeah. That's nice. pretty much it, man. Just trying to. My goal is I gotta make my minimum is to make $100 a day.
Nice, man.
My minimum, like that's the minimum, and I'm mad when I make that or I don't make anything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Wow. Well, I just want to ask you. So, you said you don't sample, but you're sampling sounds off of like Splice, right?
I am. I mean, I have, and I still do sample. But when I say I don't sample, is because I'm not taking somebody's record.
Right. So yeah. So like I'll
I
copyrighted
do
music.
loops. Yeah, I deal with loops, royalty-free sounds. You know what I'm saying? I create certain sounds. My man Devon will create certain sounds. I don't play the keys, but the little bit I know a few chords. So you know what I'm saying? I'll play something, and then I'll get help from, you know, my man Devon or keyboard player or bass player, etc., etc. I deal with a lot of musicians, and I collab with a few producers. So
okay.
I'm not saying I'm not sampling. I just prefer to have, even though the best hits is samples.
Yes.
But in the long run, when you see that check and you see that artist got that big check, you're the only one that took that hit. You know what I'm saying? And that's not look for you.
No, that's not.
But it is, because there's a few people calling you that's getting
that
you
want another record.
That wants hits, exactly.
I got a question for you. Can you name a classic album that doesn't have samples on it?
Right off the top of my head, no, because lately I haven't been listening to a lot of stuff. I've been listening to my own music, because I don't want to sound like nobody. I don't have a signature sound.
Nice.
And so I like for the people to be like, yo, who did that?
Right.
And they'll be like, SB. You didn't hear his tag? And like, yo, SB did that shit? Yo, hats off. And they'll be like, because, you know, people always thinking, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, the people that know of me, well, the past, the people that was there from day one, and the people that, you know my music really good, they think I still make boom bap. And I don't like the word boom bap. I don't like boom bap. I like hip hop. Okay. Saying I like hip hop. You know, everybody's gonna disagree. A lot of people's gonna disagree and say trap is not hip hop. You know, it's not hip hop, but it's a branch.
Right.
It's branches, right? So hip hop is a tree, and then there's branches. Not even hip hop. Music is a tree, because music. You know, hip hop came from reggae. You know what I'm saying? You know, soul, a lot of other things. A lot of people don't know that though. So, you know,
I just say that, you know, I mean that there's hip hop, and then there's sub genres of hip hop. And so you got boom bap, you got trap, you got, you know, trip hop, whatever that is, or you know, there's all kind of hip hops. You know,
I don't like to label none of that shit, man.
Right.
I just be like, yo, I call my shit smoke good music.
Nice,
good music. You know what I'm saying? I gotta tell you, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I do sample. I sampled. I just want to stay away from it, man, and create. You know, because our job is to trendset. You know, you as a producer you set the trend at a club, at a venue, at a wedding. You know what I'm saying? The sound. You know. So it's up to you to get the crowd moving.
Right.
You know?
That's true.
You know, I'm a trendsetter. I've always been a trendsetter. I've been into fashion. I've always been in some type of fashionista type of dude. Always look fresh. And, you know, same thing with music. You got to trendset. You got to be that innovator. Right. You don't want to sound like this dude, because it's typical. It's like, you take the elements of all of them. Just like trap was created with the elements of electronic music.
Right. Yeah.
808. Like, that was on electronic music.
Right.
And African Bambaataa brought it into the hip hop.
Right. Yeah.
And so you take the elements and you put it all in one pot, and then you add your I call it sazon. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You add your little spice to it.
Nice.
You mix it and you cook it up and you whip it. You whip that shit real good until you form something. You understand? And it's done. And that's it. It's not too much of a rocket science, man. I tell people, just create.
Yep. That's what's up.
That's it.
That's what's up, man. Okay. Well, man, you mentioned, you know, in your typical day, you mentioned, you know, that you're heavy on Instagram, and, you know, and you work for iStandard as a social media marketer. What, do you have any tips for the beat grinders as far as like how to manage their social media I mean, what is there anything that you see that people do on social media that you're like, damn, that's a no-no? Or, you know, I mean, do you have like one tip that you could share?
Yeah, I don't mind because I do have a consultation service for this. Okay. But you know, I don't mind, you know, giving a little tip. Don't spam.
Nice.
Don't spam. If you don't know what spam means, Google it, because Google is your best friend. That's another tip. Use Google and YouTube. This shit is free.
Yep.
So if I ask you a question on DM and you don't know what the hell it is, don't come back to me and say, yo, what is that? Do your research, because you look stupid.
Right.
Right? That's it right there, you're lazy. Yep. That shows you're lazy. If somebody asks me and I don't know something, I'm not, unless we're friends. Like, or unless it's something stupid like LOL. Like, that's dumb. I didn't know what LOL was and I had to ask. But like stuff like, you know, showcase, or, you know, stuff like, you know what I'm saying, just other words that you don't know. Just do the research. And even though you didn't know, I didn't know you didn't know. So just shit, I'm gonna take it like you know.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So I tell don't spam. You know, don't spam. Spamming is the devil. You know, spamming could get you blocked, could burn a bridge. Spamming is very annoying. It interrupts a lot of things. Don't try to steal somebody's wave and go on somebody's comment because they have 1,000 views, 5,000 likes, and then say, yo, check out my music, this and that. Nah, shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, that's the worst shit.
I don't like that shit. That boils me, bro.
Yeah, that's the worst shit, man.
I'm sorry. Like, this is the SB you guys don't know, and I don't want. Because I'm quick with it. I will snap and tell you. Like, another thing, producers, because this is a producing podcast, right? This is Beats, Grind, and Life. Even though it got to do with life, this Beats. Yeah. If you are a producer and you hit another producer up because you're not reading his bio because you're lazy to read his bio, don't DM him or hit him up and say, yo, I got that fire. You need beats? I swear to God, I'm cursing you, bro.
Right.
Cursing you and I'm blocking you because I ain't got time for you to respond. Until you listen, dick. Nah, but for real, don't do that, man. Just don't.
Yeah. Like you said, you got to do your research first and know who you're talking to. So
it's not even that hard. Just read. If you go to the bio and they have words on their bio, read it. Exactly. Read it, especially if it says produced for.
Right.
Blase. Come on. I'm not gonna call y'all dudes out, man. I had a few right now on Twitter, man. Wow. Get it together, man. Get it together, cause I ain't got time for that. I'm gonna straight up block you. I'm gonna press that abuse button if you insult me. You're being abusive.
For sure.
I'm gonna use this. You want to call it snitching or it's none of that. Because if I see you in real life, it'll be a different story.
Well, that's what's up, man. Well, I mean, yeah, we don't got no time for that. It's 2018, man.
Everything is positive. Everything is positive. I want to give all my energy, all my good energy to Siren Beats.
That's what's up.
Beats, Grind, and Life, to all the dope producers and all the upcoming producers out there.
Yes,
I want to sprinkle you guys with that amazing energy, that amazing vibe that I'm receiving. That you receive this anointment, man. Receive it, man.
Man, we
yes,
we definitely are, man. I'm just sitting there soaking up everything. This is what I love to do. I love to talk to other producers, man, and just learn as much as I can, man. So I mean, definitely don't feel like you need to filter yourself at all, man. We're trying to get to know the amazing SB, and we want to know everything about you and learn everything about you, man. So we're definitely just soaking it all in and loving it too, man. So
I try to be as transparent as I can. Like, there's no beat around the bush. My lady, I'm an Aries, so my lady tells me that my personality is strong. Sometimes people get scared. Sometimes I'm unapproachable. I'm too bold.
Right.
I got a filter thing. I was like, no. Sometimes people gotta understand. They gotta learn how to take that criticism.
Yep. And you just and you gotta be you. You know, you can't
Gotta
hold back for nobody.
I'm raw. I'm rough, rugged, and raw. I'm probably raw than ODB. You feel me?
For sure, man. Well, that's what's up. Well, we love ODB here on Beats Grinding Life, man. So I hope that's the case.
Rest in peace, yeah, man.
All right, man. Well, this next portion of the interview, man, we like to call In the Studio. This is a segment where we get to find out everything that you do in the studio, how you do it, and what you do it with. So, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, what do you do when you first start making beats? Do you have a set ritual or anything? Do you like to light up? Do you like to light incense? Do you like to put on some lights or something to set the mood? Or what do you do when you start making beats?
Man, everybody that's been following me, y'all know what I do, man. So it's baking time. You know what I mean? I'm a baker, and I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm a baker. You know, medicated society. You know, I medicate responsibly before any session. Okay. So I have my session first with my medication, and then most of the times it's freestyle, man. It's just like, we don't, it's not like, it's nothing planned unless I'm working on a project. If I'm working on a project, I already have my criteria. I already have everything that's going to happen that day, that night. Most of the times I'm going in the studio, just freestyling, do my little session, my little, baking, and then just pull up, open up Reason or whatever DAW we're going to use, or MPC, and it's all about sounds. It's all about creativity. It's all about where we could take it to the next level and have no limits and have no
boundaries.
Yeah, like I don't give two fucks, bro. Like, nice. Go in and create, right? And learn how to vibe out, bro. Because that's one thing some people don't know how to do. They get too excited. They with somebody. They start talking too much, or drinking too much, or smoking too much. Then you fall asleep, and then you know what I mean? You act stupid. Right. Just always know how to respect yourself, your brand, respect people. Don't look stupid. My advice, even though this is not part of the question, like what I know, what Amazing SB does, but when you go to a studio and somebody invites you, this is a gem that probably nobody's gonna tell you. You stay quiet unless you're spoken to. Right. Don't be the joker. Don't interrupt. Don't ask questions when the session is going on. Especially if you've been invited by the third party. Right. You're the fourth party. You know what I'm saying? So if I invite Siren Beats, I expect Siren Beats to be cool. Don't I'm not saying be mute, but you speak unless being spoken to. Like, don't stay in the cut, roll your blunts if you want to roll your blunts. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people I bring in the studio, they doing the job. I'm not just bringing somebody to a studio to do nothing. Right. Just to hang out. You're either a photographer, you're either video, you're the bud man, you're the bud tender. You know what I'm saying? You're the man. You have to do something. You're making beats, something. Right. You're the driver. The driver is the most important part because you're getting there. Right. So that's one thing. This gem, you be quiet. Don't ask for phone numbers and emails. Don't go over your man or your people's. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. That's the most. Shit's a turn.
That is a gem right there, man. That is a gem.
Man. So what the Amazing SB does is he just gets shit done. You know what I'm saying? Remember, timing is everything. So that shit costs. That studio time costs. Right. So if I'm there from 8 to 12, I want to be there at 7:30. Preparing myself outside of the obviously not in the, if there's a session I can't be in there, but I'm gonna prepare myself, get everything lined up, use the bathroom first, have my blunts rolled up, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, have everything, that way I don't have to just be like, oh, I'll be back, you know what I mean? Right. Yeah. Yep. So I make sure I prepare myself, and then I make sure shit gets done. If my goal is making 10 beats that night, I want to make 10 beats, but I'm great with 7.
Right. No, yeah, you always have to set your goal higher than what you really want.
Exactly, because I'm hard. We're our worst critics.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
you're your worst critic.
yep.
Yep. You know that.
That's
You
for
know.
sure, man.
I'm hard on myself.
Gotta be. So, all right, man. Well, I want to know, man, what's a not so secret weapon that you have up in the studio?
So I mean, I don't have that much secrets. You know what I'm saying? I I use Reason. I use Reason and Ableton, and use the VSTs. We use all VSTs.
Mm-hmm.
Contact Library. You know what I'm saying? Omnisphere.
So what's that go-to that people might not know? What's that one thing that you're like, oh, this is the sauce right here. I'm gonna sprinkle this on, but people really don't know that about your music.
That's something that I kind of really. That's like somebody asking you, respectfully, Siren. That's like somebody asking you what sample you used.
Right.
Would you tell them?
It depends on the sample. I mean, but I know what you're saying, but I'm
Producer 101. Never say where you got your sample unless they need to clear it and you're being paid. That's the only reason. That's the only way you would say it.
Right.
I was taught. I never say where I got my shit from.
Right.
But I use Contact Library. I use Omnisphere. My friend Devon likes to use Scarby.
Nice. Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? We've been using Scarby. That's what I'm gonna say right there. Because that's a gem right there. If you don't know what it is, go look for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Complete 8, that shit is no joke. That shit's no joke. So what else? What else I could share? Because I don't want to seem like a dick neither. You know what I'm saying? I just I don't want trying to come up with a sound, and I actually want to get out first with that sound, and then after Lex Luger. Lex Luger came out right with the trap shit. Right. Everybody was on the Lex Luger's dick.
Yep.
Everybody sounded like Lex Luger.
Yep, that's true.
And where's Lex Luger now?
Right.
He's still relevant. Shout out to Lex Luger. Dope ass producer. But the sound that he came out with was spitting so many times.
Yeah, now it's everybody else.
Now he's trying to find a new sound, and it's hard.
Yeah. It's hard. Yep.
It's hard when you got a bunch of yes men and a bunch of I mean, so
yeah, but I mean, I think almost every trendsetter kind of goes through that, though. I mean, you just gotta expect for your sound to get bitten, or what you're doing to get bitten, and then you just gotta move on and try to create the next wave. I mean, and I know it's harder than it sounds.
That's the most hardest thing. Name one producer that did that.
Besides Timberland, it's hard. I don't know if I can name one.
Timberland, I mean, he didn't really change his sound. He still got the same sound. There's people look and you know what? He had ghost producers. How about that?
Yeah, you're right.
So how we know that's his sound? Right,
that's true.
All right, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying nothing. Shout out to Timberland. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the big homie. He's the king of all kings. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Right. But look at Neptunes.
Right.
Neptunes came with that wave.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. Then they did that rock crazy. You know what I'm saying? That rock
nerd
crazy
shit.
Nerd shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And he's still making music. I mean, nobody really bit his shit because he didn't really speak on it like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, where there's an interview right now for us telling you what exactly he uses,
right?
Other than the MPC, they musicians,
right?
Chad is responsible for a lot of the productions too behind us.
Yeah, he was. Yep.
So but I'm just that type of dude, man. I'm just like, it's cool to share because I could give you the ingredients and you're not gonna make what I make.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm using Contact Libraries heavy, heavy. That's why I'm not sampling.
Yeah, you don't need to. When you got Contact, you don't need
exactly.
to. I mean, I love Contact too, man. I don't have as many instruments as I want to. But just the ones that I have in there, I mean, I create my own samples through that, you know. So
Yeah, you see, and that's all you need, because they have stuff that's already recorded on one shot hits and shit like that, and you could just, my whole thing is, I manipulate sounds. I'm not even a fucking producer. Fuck all that shit. A sound manipulator.
right,
You know what I mean? I manipulate sounds, man. We manipulate this shit where we'll take a fucking vocal track, just vocals, and reverse that shit.
yep.
And they'll come up with a whole new sound and build on top of that, and we got that.
Right.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Shit like that. Yo, I'm trying to tell you, I try to do everything that I possibly can to that sound until I say, damn, I can't do it.
Right.
Well, not saying I can't do it, but it doesn't sound right.
Right.
It doesn't sound right.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Right.
Right.
You gotta know when to leave it alone. You got to. Don't embarrass yourself. You gotta know.
No doubt, man. Well, I mean, we come from the same school of of hip hop.
no.
Where
No.
I mean, when I know exactly what you're saying about not sharing your samples, and people will be real secretive and about their record collection and not letting people know everything that they got, or so I mean you just want to prevent people from biting. I think now things have somewhat changed. You know what I mean? People are a little more open now, and so
the reason, I don't mean to cut you off, the reason why, and I'm gonna tell you, look, the reason why is because not everybody deserves to know.
Right. No, that's true.
Not everybody deserves to know. Not everybody earned. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you gotta put in that work.
Right.
Like, DJ Khaled is not where he's at if he didn't put in that work.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, not everybody deserves your energy, my energy. I'm just giving it to the world because I'm that person. But remember, not everybody deserves. You don't get what you deserve in life. You get what you negotiate.
Yep.
Remember that. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? So, well,
man. Well,
just create, man. Just you see VSTs, you see sounds. Just take them, get them, use them. If you don't like them, delete them. Don't take space and keep it moving. That's what I've been doing. So I just been messing with VSTs lately. I wasn't messing with VSTs before with sampling. Yeah.
Nice, man. Well, I'm just blessed with everything that you've shared. So far. So thank you for that. I appreciate that, man. The next question is, what equipment or software do you currently use? And it looks like you ran down the list of the equipment and software. What kind of what kind of computer are you using?
Well, I'm using a Mac, mid 2015 version.
Nice.
I just got this baby about a few months ago.
Okay.
Brand new. Spent a nice chunk on this shit.
Yeah, but it's worth it though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a little disappointed with Mac, to be honest.
Why is that?
It's all with the iCloud space and the whole thing about the iPhone. Even with iPhone, I got an iPhone 5S. I'm not, I'm still on 5S because this is one of the best phones. It's sturdy.
Right.
I'm just disappointed, man, because it's like they make you want to buy the next new shit. Yeah. Like after a certain, I know nothing is forever,
right.
But it's like, especially with these phones, like you see what they did. They just came out and they said, yeah, they've been messing with these phones, so that it shuts off on you, so then you can.
The battery gets fucked up after a certain time.
That's exactly. Do I look like a fucking idiot? Do you expect me to buy a battery every time this shit happens to me? Right. So a battery is gonna cost you what, $30, $50?
Yep.
So $30, $50, add that shit up. I could buy a new fucking phone.
Yep.
I'm not trying to spend more than $1,000 on a fucking phone, but
right.
I have to if you know what I'm saying. 'Cause it's like either Android or iPhone. Because I use the camera a lot, so it's not just a phone. I'm OG, man. I'm not cheap. I just got to budget. You got to know you got to budget your money. Right. I spent money previously. Like I used to spend money like water. Phone pauses, jewelry, clothes. Right. Bring nothing to me. Right. I wish I was a producer back then. Because I started when I was 23. You You know what I'm saying? I do the math. That's the age. Yeah, that's right. I did not look my age. You know what I'm saying? Because I stay medicated. But, yeah, man, it's like Mac. I'm using a Mac right now, and I'm a little disappointed because, you know, if I got iCloud, I don't have, you know, I have the regular iCloud space. I didn't pay for extra space. So if I have something on my desktop, it takes up space. You have it on your download folder. It takes up space. You have it in document folder. It takes up space. Right. You got to clear up space, or you got to buy space. Like, no, y'all just trying to cake off of me, B. Yep. Like, I'm not Timberland yet, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm not Kanye yet, man. Yeah. I sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got that bread. Right. I ain't got that bread to be spending like that. Right. So, you know what I mean? I'm using Reason. I'm using a Mac laptop because I had an iMac for 10 years and the hard drive died on me. So I was using external hard drive with it. And I was using I was on 2 gig RAM for 10 years, bro, making beats, bro. Oh my God.
I don't see how you were doing that.
It finally did it. It finally broke on me. It was my fault. I should have took care of her. I should have, took care of her better. So whatever, I retired her. I still have her. I don't want to throw her away because she still look new. You know? And I can still use it to make beats or whatever. Right. And I'm using, as far as MIDI keyboard, I was using the iRig keys by IK Multimedia. Yo, shout out to IK Multimedia. They blessed me with the MIDI, nice. But the shit fucked up. So now I had to call them and I gotta send it back. So I gotta send it back. So I'm using, I got like 3 different MIDIs in here, bro. It don't matter what brand it is. Right. I'm using this Evolution. There's an Evolution MIDI. I never even heard of Evolution. I'm using that. I'm using an M Audio one. Okay. Oh no, M Audio. EEMU. Okay. EEMU. Yeah, I'm using that, and that's old as fuck. I had it since 2004. I'm telling you, man, it don't matter what you guys, how you use it, bro. Right. And just recently, I got some new IK Multimedia iLoud speakers, which fucking work phenomenally, incredibly, amazingly.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look those up.
Ow, yo, if you're about to look it up, this is for everybody that's listening. If you're part of the iStandard ecosystem, right? You're our community. You follow us, and you have been to our showcase and stuff. We have a $30 off just for our ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? For iStandard, $30 off on the IK Multimedia iLoud speakers. They're currently $300. So you'll get $30 off. Yes. And you'll get $30 off on that. And these are the fucking best speakers I ever. They're so small. They're the smallest speakers out right now. They look like computer monitors. Right. And wow. Them 808s bang. You hear them. you hear the highs. You hear everything. You hear the low. You hear everything, bro. Like, so I'm using that as speakers. And it saves us so much space. Dope. Yeah. Dope, and I'm using Splice. Yo, holla at us for Splice too. We have a link where I know Splice gives you 2 weeks for free, but with us, we give you 1 month for free. So we give you 2 extra weeks.
Oh, that's what's up.
Go on the iStandard page or go on the amazing SV's page and DM me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, Beat Grinders, I mean, you guys hear that? He's lacing you guys with some amazing deals. I mean, with the IK Multimedia iLoud speakers, I'm looking at them right now. They do look pretty sleek. They look small, man. But yeah, they look pretty nice, and with Splice as well. Get that extra month.
Oh my God, I could keep going, man. Just hit up iStandard or me, and I'll tell you what we got, man. Because we got a few perks, bro. Yeah. We got a few perks, man. You definitely gotta hit us up too, so we could bless you. We got the Chaotica eyeball 20% off on the Chaotica eyeball.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay. Man, I'm definitely hitting you on that. Definitely. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Yep. All right. Well, Beat Grinders, you guys heard everything that's in Amazing SB's studio. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, nah. You got another. You got more questions, right?
No. Go ahead. Yeah, I do. But go. What were you gonna say?
No. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Okay. I mean, well, you guys heard what's all in the studio. If you guys, if anything perked your interest, if you guys were curious about anything, you can definitely go on Beats Grinding Life show notes under the Amazing SB show notes and check it out. I have links for everything that he mentioned. So, all right, man. Well, this next portion is called In the Mix. We're just gonna speed things up a little bit. I'm gonna ask you questions. You just spit them right back at me. It's kind of like rapid fire. But if you need to take your time to answer a question thoroughly, we definitely encourage it, man. So let's go, man. Now, I know that you said that you aren't making beats with samples right now, but I want to know, what do you prefer? Do you prefer making beats with samples or without?
My preference right now will be without, for the simple fact that the income value. That's about it, but I love both. When I go in, I just create. It could be sample, it could not be sampled.
Right. I feel that, man. I feel that. Okay. What's your opinion on selling and leasing beats online?
I think it's great, man. If you could sell beats, sell beats. If you're not selling beats, and don't cry, just find another income and try to keep selling beats. Yeah, I think it's great.
Okay. Plug-in that you think every producer should have in their arsenal?
A plug-in. Yeah, man. Complete 8, man.
Dope. Nice, man. Do you have a book that you think every producer should read? And it doesn't have to be about music, but it can be.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't read.
Okay.
I mean, I read books, but
Right.
I was reading a book. Shout out to Mr. Jones. It's called "Ego's the Enemy." Look at it.
Nice, man.
I
Ego
finished.
is the Enemy, and that's by Ryan Holiday, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I have to finish reading that.
Great author. If you guys don't know, Ryan Holiday was the intern to Robert Greene, who wrote.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so he's a great author. You guys need to check that out. Okay. Beat grinders, like all producers, I know you guys don't have time to read books because you are on your beat machine making beats, but I know that you guys love audio, and right now you guys can get an amazing audio book just like the one Amazing SB just mentioned for free at beatsbooks.com. Once again, go to beatsbooks.com and go get your free copy of Ego is the Enemy.
Ooh, that was nice. I'm gonna definitely do that.
Yeah, man. All right, man. Well, I want to know, what's the internet resource that you use that you think every producer should use? And when I say internet resource, I mean like a mobile app or a website.
I use Instagram. I'm on Instagram heavy. That's the best one right now.
Yep. I feel that, man. I feel that. I would say Instagram, and I would also say iStandard.com.
Yeah. I send the producers.com for sure. I mean, definitely, if you haven't showcased with us, please DM us. You could ask for me if you want to speak to me, but it's okay. We have interns that run the page as well, but you need to showcase, man, with us because we got that sauce. We got those plugs, and a lot of producers that are out right now came through us, alumni,
It's kind of like a tradition or initiation, or to get your feet wet, you gotta be in a beat showcase, in a iStandard beat showcase.
Exactly. So I would say Instagram, iStandardProducers.com, and theamazingsb.com.
There you go. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I mean, you're blogging about everything, man. So about music and everything else that pertains to it as well. So you guys go check out all those resources, man. So that's what's up. Thanks for sharing that, man.
No problem.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna slow things down just for a little bit, man. I want to know what was your first placement, and man, I want you to describe the feeling that you had when you found out that you got that placement. I mean, we want to feel the goosebumps that you had. I want you to go into storyteller mode right now, man, and just let us know what it was like when you got it.
Well, my first placement, I haven't got a major placement yet. Most of my placements, underground. My first placement, I want to say which one was my first record? I want to say It was around the same time, but it was either the Joel Ortiz, Sorry I'm Late record that my man Rick, looked out on that, with the connection, and the Purple Seven with Gab Gotcha, Mayhem Lauren, Shaz Ill York. I want to say those were I don't know which one, or it could have been both at the same time.
Okay.
But those were my first records.
Nice, man. Well, pick one, man, and tell me how did you find out that you got that placement? And I mean, what was the feeling? I mean, what was running through your mind when you heard that you got a placement?
Well, I was there. Like, it wasn't like email thing. So we was on the Joel Ortiz. Well, let me go back on the Purple Seven. The Purple Seven. Shout out to Gab Gotcha. Gab Gotcha, dope ass artist. He was signed to Wu. Wu Latino at one point. He knows Mayhem Lauren and Mayhem knows Shaz Ill York. And, it was a Queens thing. We all from Queens. Right. The Purple Seven, we're from Corona. Well, me and Gab is from Corona, that's why I call myself the Purple Seven God, because the Purple Seven train.
Okay, nice. All right.
Train that goes from Manhattan to Queens.
Right.
So, me and Gab is from Corona, and we called it the Purple Seven. We're from Queens, and Mayhem is from Queens, and Shaz Ill York from Queens. So nice. I knew that he was going to be on the record. Well, Gab told me when I was in the studio, he's like, yeah, I'm going to holler at my peoples. And, I never met Mayhem at that time. And that's when I first met him, so it was a blessing. Then the Joel Ortiz joint, it was Rick. We was coming out with the project. Sorry I'm Late, the mixtape, which you should go check that out. That's about 4 years old. It's called, it's actually hosted by Redman. It's called Rick Presents Sorry I'm Late, the mixtape, hosted by Redman.
Okay.
And we got Joel Ortiz, Sean Price, Chris Rivers, All Lyrics, and a few other hitters. Okay. So Joel Ortiz was the first track the first track we had for the mixtape, which is Sorry I'm Late, like the name of the mixtape. And Rick knew Joel Ortiz already. They already had a reputation. They already had a relationship.
Right.
So he asked him for a favor, and I guess he owed him a favor. And he was like, "Yo, look, so can you get on this? I got a beat for you. I need you to work. I need to get on for my mixtape." And my man produced it. So we was at this store called All the Right, which is a clothing store in Corona. At the time, it's in Corona. They moved to Elmhurst now. So it's called All the Right. All the Right, they sell clothes, graffiti, cans, anything hip hop.
Right.
Clothes, everything. CDs, mixtapes, all that. Dope. So he came. Joel Ortiz came to shop. He was buying something, and I kind of was what's that called? I was styling him. I was like styling him. I was telling him what was dope or whatever, why not. And, I kind of like gave a little sign to my man Rick, like, yo, play that. And he's like, yo, he played it. And once he played it, Joel Ortiz was like, yo, this shit is dope, man. I actually want whose beat is that? And he pointed to me. So he was like, oh, all right, cool. Yo, Rick, I'll do the favor on that beat. So he was like, all right, cool.
What's up? Oh, man.
So, that was that. Yep.
Damn, that's I don't know what I'd feel with. I mean, Joel Ortiz, man, shout out him. He's one of the dopest right now out there, man. Just to hear him say, yo, your beat is dope, I'ma hop on that, man. That had to feel real good, I'm sure, man. It makes me feel good just hearing it. Oh, man. Okay. All right, man. Well, what's your favorite song that you ever produced?
Wow. That's wild. My favorite song. Shit. Nah, I'll be wrong if I say I don't have a favorite yet. Wow. I mean, I got this new single out called right now. We got this new single out. Me and my man Devo D. Yo, shout out to Devo D. He's a dope singer, artist, writer. He just got a platinum plaque off the Nelly album that Nelly dropped. So we got a new record out. It's called Oh man, it's called Sorry Not Sorry. It's like Sorry I'm Late. Right? It's like the Sorry I'm Late shit. It's like an addition to the Sorry I'm Late. He's coming out with a mixtape with my man MM Rick called Sorry I'm Late too. So the song is called Sorry Not Sorry.
Dope. Okay.
I produced it, you know, and he's on it, man, and it's fucking awesome. It's one of my favorite songs right now. It's real lo-fi-ish, trap-ish, real, you know, vibey, real eerie. It's dope, man. You look it up. It's called Sorry Not Sorry by Devo D, D-E-V-O-D, produced by The Amazing SB.
Nice, man.
If you put Sorry Not Sorry by The Amazing SB, it should pop up.
Dope, man. Well, man, I could definitely vouch for that, man. I listened to the song today, man, and I do have to say it is dope, man, and I have to salute you for the job that you did on there, man.
Appreciate it. Shout out to Devo D, man. It would have not been a record without Devo D, because that beat by itself, I didn't even know he was gonna select that. Like he sat on it for a while, and then he finally came out with it. But he hit me with it was amazing what he came up with, bro. Because I did not expect that at all.
Nice, man. I love those surprises, man. That's what's up.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, what's the album besides one that you worked on that you recommend every producer listen to, and why?
Sorry I'm Late, the mixtape.
Nice.
It's
Nice.
about it, man.
Okay.
It's my baby. It's my first baby. It's been my last baby. I haven't worked on a full project as of yet. You know, it's been 4 years already. I will though, however, I'm working on Audio Narcos, the EP, Audio Narcotics, the mixtape.
Dope.
So I would say, you know, yeah, check out my mixtape, man. It's called MM Rick Presents Sorry I'm Late, hosted by Redman, produced by The Amazing SB, entirely produced by The Amazing SB.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make you stretch just a little further. What album besides one that you worked on that you recommend every producer listen to, and why?
That's what you just asked me right now, right?
Yeah. One besides one that you worked on.
Oh, besides the one that okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I'm not really listening to a lot of other people's stuff, but I'm a big Drake fan.
Okay. Nice.
I'm a big fan, so you know his last album was dope. His other last album, his one before that was dope. The one before that was dope. It's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you just like his whole discography.
Yo, I'm a big Drake and a big Logic fan. So
Okay. Nice.
you know,
Nice.
and you know, check
That
that up.
That's what's up, man. Well, Beat Grinders, I will definitely provide the last 3 albums Drake did on the website under the Amazing SB show notes. You guys can go check them out if you haven't.
Yo, listen, his mixtape though. His mixtape was called Take Care. His mixtape was called I forgot his to be honest, his mixtape was crazy, bro. And this is the one that actually got him on.
Oh, the one that got him on. Okay, his very first one.
Very first one.
Okay.
That's my joint.
Nice, man. Nice. Honestly, I caught on to Drake a little late, man. But that's what's up, man. All right, man. Well, we're gonna continue on with this. If I want you to imagine that you got a pick in one hand and a hammer in the other, man, and you're at Mount Rushmore. They want you to carve in 4 faces of producers. What producers are going up on Mount Rushmore?
Damn. Alchemist.
Dope.
Shit. Ryan Leslie.
Okay. Haven't heard that one.
Wow. You know what, man? I'm gonna put my man 6 Figure Digger on there, man.
Nice.
One of my favorite beats was Many Men by 50 Cent.
Yes. Yes. Wow, man.
And then my second favorite beat was the Young Buck and Neef Won't Stop, Can't Stop.
Right. Yep.
He made that too. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. I didn't know that either until we had him on the show and he talked about that, man. And
I just found out about that today when I seen his post. Oh my God.
Really? Wow. Man.
Yeah, I'm actually supposed to be collabing with him soon too. We just kicked. Yeah, he's a good homie of mine, man.
That's
Dope
what's
guy.
up. Yeah, he's a real cool dude, man. Real cool dude. So, man,
so that's, what's that? 1, 2, 3.
that's 4.
That's 4. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Well, man. Well, I mean, I love your answer, man. Thank you so much because you know when you know I've done 80 plus shows, man, and I hear the same answers. You know, this answer you gave me, man. I mean, wow, Ryan Leslie, Havoc, Alchemist, Six Figure Digger, man. I mean, that's unique, and it's to you, man, and I appreciate that, man. And all those producers are different too. Besides, maybe Alchemist and Havoc.
Alchemist and Havoc are the same.
Right. They,
So if I was to substitute one real quick, I was to substitute one T minus.
Okay, there you go. Nice. That's what's up, man. I love that. I love it, man. All right, man. Well, we're just gonna stay in imaginative mode, man. I want to know, what's the perfect studio session to you, man? I want you to imagine that, you got one artist in there, one co-producer to go along with yourself, one engineer, and one random person. Who are those 4 people going to be that make up the perfect studio session?
Man, that's hard, bro.
Yeah, we wait till the end to bring the hard ones, man.
I don't even think I have an answer, bro.
Oh, man. Hey, you might almost have.
Just imagine, right? All right, so
Yep.
I said it already, man. The artist, Drake,
Okay.
engineer, 40,
Okay.
and what was the other one?
Producer and random person.
I mean, well, other than me,
Yep, they're co-producing with you.
co-producing with me. Wow, 40.
Okay.
Damn, I should have put 40 on my list, bro. I fucked up. Go ahead. So, yeah, I ain't no fun, man. 40 is like a big, yeah. Yeah. So 40 on engineering and producing. Drake as the artist.
Okay, who's that random person?
That random person.
Yeah.
My son.
Ooh, that's what's up, man.
My
Damn,
son.
man, you bringing all the dope answers, man. I'm loving this. That's what's up, man. I mean, you got Drake, 40. We've heard what those two can do together, but we haven't heard what they can do with SB, man. And so, I would love to hear that. I hope that happens. And then for your son to witness it all, man. I know he would love that too, man.
It already happened. We just don't know it.
Yeah, you're right. We haven't seen it. We haven't seen it yet. So,
I haven't seen it yet.
Yep, it's already in the works. That's what's up, man. All right, man. Well, I want you to imagine that you just woke up and you lost everything that you had. So you lost your Apple laptop, you lost your speakers, man. You lost everything that you had, even the people that you know, your contacts. So all you have is your knowledge and $1,000. You're pretty much just on a new planet, identical to Earth. What are you gonna do in the next week to restart your career?
And another planet. Yeah, that's great.
So there ain't nobody on this planet that you know, but you wanna start your career with $1,000 and the knowledge you got.
Honestly, couldn't say that right now on radio or on this page.
You don't want to incriminate yourself. Well, we kind of get the point. We kind of get the idea.
I would with $1,000. Shit. Yeah, man. I'll buy a used laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Everything used, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing new with no $1,000.
Yeah, sure can.
But what I'll do is, before I do that, I'll invest those $1,000 into a product that I know that I can definitely sell. And I would invest that into that. I would invest the money into that and brand it, market it until I reached my goal on what I need to buy to make more music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I won't just do something in the music and, I'll do something outside of the music.
Right.
Just so I can keep me up. Whether it's t-shirts, whether it's stickers, something. Hats, right. Something. I'm customer service, man. That's me. I've been customer service all my life.
Damn.
So I know how it is. You got to get up. Because you got to apply. I apply this industry like the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a little grimier. You know what I'm saying? A little more cutthroat. But it's the same thing. It's a product you're selling.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to understand.
Wow, man. I love that, man. Bringing the heat, bro. I mean, I love this answer, man. You just gotta upsell it, man. You just gotta upsell.
Exactly. Just remember, everybody that's listening, mm-hmm. We're all positivity. You know what I'm saying? Just invest in invest in some merchandise or in a product that you can sell. Just like if it's summertime and it's 100 degrees outside, mm-hmm. and there's an area where there's a lot of cars, a lot of traffic, mm-hmm. Nigga like me will go to fucking Costco, Walmart, buy pallets of fucking water, and I'm selling water. Yeah. You understand?
Right.
Because water is needed in the fucking heat.
Yep. Oh man, that's what's up, man. Thank you for that answer, man. I mean, because of course everybody is. Most people, they say, okay, I'm gonna buy a keyboard, I'm gonna buy a MIDI controller and headphones and get busy. But we haven't heard this one where somebody says just buy something other than equipment and sell it.
Or don't buy, or you invest, or just invest.
Right,
whatever
invest.
Invest it and have it flip twice or once or whatever. Invest. Number one,
man. Well, I mean, that's definitely spoken from the mind of an entrepreneur, man. That's for sure, man. Focus said he wouldn't do anything with it. He would just pray, until the answer came. I think somebody else said they would just invest in showcases, and just make music somewhere else and take their music to showcases. So
man, I know I gotta live in that new planet, and that new planet doesn't seem like it's a nice planet. So
right.
You know what I mean? Gotta eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not gonna starve, make music and starve. Nah, I'm gonna put the music on hold. Mm-hmm. Do what I gotta do, come back, boom. Then that's what I'll do.
I feel that, man.
That's just saying that because I got a kid. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got child support. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I got a lot of shit. So.
All right, man. Well, I want to know, man, when it's all said and done, man, when you got to wrap this thing up, man, this music thing, I want to know, what do you want your legacy to be? And also, what does legacy mean to you?
That's nice. Legacy. Where my legacy? Where I want to be with my legacy. Like, I just want the world to remember the amazing SB as a dope producer who always had a swing to his music. Like, it's never, only, anger music or just, this type of tone. It was just, you would never, there's a roller coaster. Like, the amazing SB will bring you an album, a mixtape, and it'll be a roller coaster. It'll be up, down, up, going all down and spins. So, my legacy, I want just people to understand where I came from, why I did what I did, to be where I'm at, and to love my music, man, and pass it on like a Dilla, right. just live on like Dilla, and left a big impact, and I have a lot of work to do. Right. I have a lot of work to do, and what legacy means to me. Just means that your name will always be remembered. They could always say, man, they could talk bad about the Amazing SB and say the Amazing SB is a dick or an asshole. Because, I can be sometimes. I'm bold and, sometimes I spaz out. And one thing you always got to remember, because I'm a human, that you got to say the Amazing SB kicked ass.
Nice.
This worked his ass off. He's always working nonstop. He puts his family in line. I got problems with my lady. Party right now. My lady's waiting for me. Party right now. She came at me and she was like, "Yo, you not done yet?" Like, I put this shit first, man.
Right.
You put this shit before me sometimes. I forget about myself. I don't even eat. Some days I'm making music and I forget and I eat late. Right. So I just want to leave. I just want to put that in everybody's ear and say, you know what, you could say all that negative stuff about me, but you gotta say, I always put in that work, and I'm a fly ass nigga.
Well, man, that right there, man, sounds like a great reputation to have, man. Being a fly ass nigga and always putting in that work, man. That's what's up, man. Hey,
yeah, but on the real, like, nah, just like, you know, just like you said, man, inspiration. You know, I was put on this world to give inspiration, to give courage, to give everything, man. To really, to be a staple. You know what I'm saying? To be like, yo, this SB, man, New York, he came through. You know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, I'm feeling that, man. Well, thank you for that. That gives us something to look for and to strive for, man. You know what I mean? So those are goals right there, man. What parting advice would you have? You know, you already spit a lot of gems, man. What last advice would you have for all the listeners listening today? And also, what's the best advice that you've received coming up in the game? And I know that you've received tons of great advice because, I mean, you got a great network of producers and artists around you.
So, the best advice I give to everybody is, on top of everything I said, believe in yourself, have confidence, believe confidence, and trust the process, man. You know, there's no elevators. There's no elevators in this shit. You know, there's no escalators. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta take them stairs.
Take them stairs, man. There's levels to this shit. So, you know, at one point you might think you're whack. You know, you might be. You might even be whack.
Right.
There's somebody out there. There's a fan for everything, man. There's always somebody out there that appreciates what you have. You know, and I'd rather have 5 real dope fan supporters than 5,000 fake people around me. You know what I'm saying? So just have confidence, trust the process. If you just be hard on yourself, man, don't get gas, man. Don't get a placement, get gas and thinking you the shit, and that's the wrong way, man. Be humble, don't burn bridges.
Right.
You know, something bothers you and if somebody burned the bridge for you, don't go on social media and keep it to yourself. You know, if you're gonna sue, go sue. Do what you gotta do.
Right.
Trust the process. Believe in yourself. Work smarter, not harder.
Nice.
But you still gotta put in that work.
Right.
Don't expect nothing to fall on your lap. Don't expect nothing from nobody. Don't ask for fucking favors. You know, there's a lot of I can keep going, but the number one thing is believe in yourself. And at one point, if you feel like you're not really, like, I won't be honest, and I keep saying that. I don't know why I gotta have it. Because I'm always transparent. All right, if you've been in the game for 5-10 years and you haven't sold a beat, it's not for you. It's not for you. I mean, it can be. I'm not saying it's not impossible.
Right.
I'm just saying, 5-10 years you haven't made no bread. I'm sorry.
Gotta move on.
I'm sorry. I'm saying good luck with the career, man. but you know, if you seen results, if you're seeing results and you're seeing results, not frequently, but you're seeing results and you're seeing results, keep pushing. No pain, no gain. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and you never know, you know, I mean, not everybody starts off the same. Some people bloom late, you know what I mean? So, you know.
And don't listen to everybody.
Right.
Don't listen to everybody. And don't listen to people that haven't walked in your direction, haven't walked the bridge you walked through. You know what I'm saying? Haven't you know, don't listen. Don't even listen to me. If you really believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because Eminem got booed. They didn't believe in him. Drake, they say Drake wasn't marketable. He's at.
Right.
All right? So I'm going to tell you, man. You know?
Real shit.
That's it. Yeah. And the best advice that they gave me, all right. Sean Price, rest in peace.
Yes.
I'm going to put the voice on. He's like, SB. if you can't be used, you're useless.
If you can't be used, you're useless. Which
There's
means,
another thing.
Which means
There's another thing. Go ahead.
Which means what? That you have to be valuable to other people.
You have
right?
to. Everybody gets used. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you know, we all get used. You know, and human nature is always it's always in your best interest. It's just human nature.
Right. Yeah.
You know, sometimes we don't. It's not what, but it's just human nature. So if you can't be used, you're useless, man.
Wow.
And I'd rather be used because I know that I'm. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of knowledge and, you know, I know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm not saying to be taken advantage of.
Right. Yeah.
But you're being utilized.
Right.
Shit. Right? There's another saying my friend just told me the other day and I fucking forgot it was similar to this one. So, but it was something about utilization. It was something about being utilized. But that's the best advice that I would give. Make them, I say them, your competitors, your opponents, whatever, make them work your ass off, get your name out there to the point that they need you. They want to find you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, right now we chasing everybody, going in Drake DMs and going to this nigga DM, everybody but we gonna have to work our ass off to the point that they're gonna want to work with us.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make that possible. Make that visible. Make that in real life.
Dope, man. Well, you killed it, man. You dropped so many gems, man.
Wait, one more.
Yeah.
If you got kids, take care of your kids, man. Don't be a motherfucking deadbeat producer ass nigga buying fucking laptops, midis, hard drive, all this shit, speakers, because you want to be a producer. Go take care of your fucking kids, man.
For sure, no doubt, man. That might be the most important one out of them all. So, for sure, man. All right, man. Well, thank you, man, for everything, man. I mean, you dropped, like I said, man, you dropped tons of gems, man. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back with this one. And listen to it a couple times, man. And you know, because I mean, there's tons of things that I can get from this every time I listen to it. So, but also, man, I mean, if you want to let people know what you're working on, how to contact you, if you want to be contacted, man, please let them know, man.
The www.theamazingsb.com. Okay, that's my website. Now you can find my services there, my consultation services, my beat making services. If you live in New York, consultation services. It don't matter where you at, we can do a FaceTime, Skype. You can look up the services there. I have, and then I also have a beat critique service. So if you hit me up out of nowhere and you want me to listening and critiquing your beat is two different things.
Right.
If you want me to listen to your beat, it's fine. If you want me to sit there and critique it, you got to pay me for my time.
Right.
Okay. So you can go to www.theamazingsb.com. The link is also on my bio on Instagram. On Instagram, you can follow me at _amazing_SB. The reason why it's underscore is everything is separated because somebody called me The Amazings B in a fucking podcast or some shit. I was tight. Yeah, it was whack. Trial and error. So and then you can DM me. You can, you know what I'm saying, my Facebook. You can find me on my Facebook page, The Amazing SB as well. No underscore, just straight up The Amazing SB. If you want, man, just Google me. Just Google The Amazing SB and everything's gonna pop up. Thank God for Google. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, Twitter, I got the same IG. But anyway, my main thing is the website. All my contact is on the website. I got beats up there too, and I got everything that I've been working on soon. That I've worked on there. So, yeah.
Okay. Well,
hey, follow Audio Narcos at Audio Narcos. Excuse me. Audio Narcos. We pitching that audio narcotics.
Dope.
It's my company. It's a music production company. It's my publishing company. It's a brand. Check it out. Get familiar and follow iStandard.
Nice. Well, Beat Grinders, you guys know what you guys got to do. You guys got some homework to do. Go on Instagram, go on theamazingsb.com. And follow this guy. Check out what he's doing, because he's doing some really amazing things right now. No pun intended, but he's doing some really great things right now. And this is one of the guys that you guys want to follow and study up on. So, yeah, you guys know how it goes down. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Beats Grinding Life. If you guys found this show of any value, if you guys found this show to be uplifting, please share it on Instagram. Please put in your Insta stories. Please share it on Twitter. Please share it on Facebook. Let everybody know how great this podcast was with the amazing SB. Tag him, let him know what you felt about this show. Let me know what you felt about this show. Also, be sure to rate and review this podcast on iTunes. Put a like on it, a heart on it, whatever, on SoundCloud and on everything else. And you guys know how it goes down, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. And man, you guys have been mentored by the amazing SB this week. So consider yourselves lucky. Continue making beats, stay on your grind, and live life. All right, peace.
Peace.
Here at Beats Grinding Life, we want to thank you for listening to another episode. We want to know, what were your biggest takeaways from this interview? Just go to beatsgrindinglife.com and leave a comment on this episode's show notes page. Also, while you are there, go subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Just click the little button that says subscribe. If you could, please leave a rating and review. Rating and reviews are the best way to show your appreciation, because it helps more people find out about the podcast. So until next week's episode, keep grinding.